design build goes back, to the law of Hammurabi thousands of years ago, and it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution that it really started to kind of fall apart.
We decided as an industry to create an adversarial environment between owner, architect, and contractor. And really what we're doing is we're just reversing that and going back to an integrated master builder kind of an approach. And that's great for our industry.
We struggled with design bid build. We had a lot of change orders and RFIs and disputes and delays, and we mediated some claims, and it was a struggle.
I was so thrilled when I found the Design Build Institute of America. I was so happy to learn that there was other people who believed as I did that the better way to design and build was to do it as an integrated design and construction process, not segregated services.
DBI has been very influential in helping states advance their statutory requirements. Owners have come to recognize the value of having a single entity responsible for their project. That way there's no finger pointing at the end of the day.
Forming a national organization devoted to the design-build delivery method gave design-build a voice.
It's just unbelievable how the delivery method has grown, so much so that I don't think we can call it alternate project delivery anymore. It's actually, if you look at the percentage of projects being done design-build, will soon be more the norm than not.
Since then, the research has continued to prove that over and over again, and what we've seen is not only is it faster, but it's delivering projects with better turnover. It's delivering projects with more efficiency.
DBI has, again, a tremendous opportunity to lead the entire industry, to start to press the edges beyond what we know as what I now call traditional design build, and design build done right. But I don't want us to be satisfied with that. I really want this organization to continue to press the envelope, because we all know there's a better way.
Currently, we have over 3,000 certified professionals out there talking about design build. We have owners who are writing it into their RFPs and RFQs that give you points for having design build professionals on your team, because those are the level of people we want to work with to be successful on our projects. That's what I'm excited about going into the future.
The Whiting Turner Contracting Company was founded in 1909 on the belief that integrity, engineering talent, and a dedication to their customers would make them shine in the construction industry. More than a century later, their success and reputation in the marketplace are testaments to this wisdom. The company provides comprehensive, nationwide construction services using their vast experience in design, build, and other advanced delivery methods, enabling them to provide comprehensive services to government agencies and developer-led construction efforts in over 20 market sectors. Whiting Turner is committed to supporting the initiatives of the intelligence community, DoD, and over 40 federal agencies across the U.S.
We want to introduce you to our bartenders, Jake and Sarah from Liquid Caterers. They're here to deliver a well-needed dose of liquid therapy with alcohol or not, your choice, by teaching us how to make craft cocktails from the comfort of your own home. Thanks to Whiting Turner for sponsoring this event and also providing a cocktail guide, which you can find on the awards page of the conference website. I'll turn it over now to Jake and Sarah. Have fun.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Thank you so much for having us in your homes, your home offices, your offices, wherever you're coming from today. It's obviously been a difficult year, but it's great that we can still get together, do things like this, create some cocktails, and let's have some fun. So you ready? You want to do this? Yes, you guys ready to have some cocktails here? All right. So before we get started, just a couple of things, little housekeeping rules. We'd love to see you guys, so if you want to turn on your video, that's great. But if you could keep your audio on mute. We do have an administrator here with us as well. So if you have any questions, anything like that, go ahead and type in the chat section to our administrator. And if anything that she feels like a great question that we can share with the group, then we'll go ahead and do that as well. So a couple other things here. I'm going to go over the tools that we're going to be using here today. Before we get into these great cocktails. So the first thing that we've got here that we're going to be using is a cocktail shaker. Now this here is called a Boston shaker. Again, just kind of goes like that. When you have it on, it should stay like that. But there is a different kind of shaker as well called a cobbler shaker. Now this shaker here is going to have a top lid here where you can put everything in your vessel right there. Just pop the lid on. Make sure you put the top on. Don't forget to put that on. You hold it with your finger and you just shake it like that. So those are the two different kinds of shakers. Shaker's important. We don't want to just pour our ingredients right into a glass. We've kind of gone through to find all these different ingredients that work well together. And so if you want to actually put them in the vessel, shake them all together so that all the essences are working together. Another thing that we have here, we've got our juicer here. We like to say here that fresh is best. So we're not going to be, you can use things from the store as far as like an orange juice or a lime juice. If you're going to do that, I would suggest going with an all natural or an organic, something like that. However, we like to use fresh squeezed oranges, lime, citrus, all that sort of stuff. So you can either have a hand pressed juicer, or we've also got this as well. You can use your hand as well. Just grab a measuring cup, something like that. It might be a little messy, but we're having fun doing it, so who cares? We've got strainers as well. It's very important. We're not going to just, when we make the cocktail, we're not going to just take that the cocktail with the ice in there and just pour it in the glass. We're going to put fresh ice in the glass. We're going to then use the strainer. So this strainer here, you could just put over the top of your Boston strainer. Obviously, with the cobbler, we've already got the strainer in there. Now, today, we're actually going to be doing a little muddling as well. So for something like that, we've also got a fine mesh strainer that we would use to pour over the drink. So we would actually use this strainer and then pour it over the fine mesh strainer as well to capture all the particulates and things like that so that your drink remains consistent. We've also, speaking of muddling, we've got our muddler right here. A substitute for that can be a wooden spoon, anything that just kind of has a blunt object on it. Now, the purpose of muddling is not to try to pulverize whatever you have in there, down to its barest core or into a liquid form. We're just trying to release the essence of whatever we're muddling with or playing with. So especially when it comes to shrubberies, anything like a sage, a thyme, a mint, something like that, you actually do not want to break up that mint. There's actual chlorophyll that is in that mint. So if you actually break the leaf, it's going to take it from trying to add a sweet additive to it to actually making it bitter. So we're not trying to accomplish that. So whenever you're muddling, you just want to kind of press and then twist, press and twist. We're not just in there jamming it in as hard as we can. So I'm sorry. Okay. And so those are the basic tools that we're working with here. And I'm sure you're already tired of hearing my voice. Let's do this. Let's make some cocktails.
All right,
Ready?
let's do this. Yes.
All right. So when we are making these cocktails, normally you're going to see someone throw some ice in the tin, throw in the spirit first, and kind of go from there. We're actually going to do the opposite for a couple reasons. First of all, we want to put the least expensive ingredients in first. So if we do make a mistake, if something, we make an oops, then we aren't throwing away, the good spirit that we're playing with or anything like that. So we're going to start with the cheaper stuff, and we're also not going to put ice in here first. The ice we're going to put in last. We don't want to dilute the drink any more than it's already going to be diluted when we're shaking it. We want to maintain the essence of the drink. All right, so the first drink that we're going to be doing is called the Harvest Bliss. The ingredients we're going to be doing 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce fresh squeezed orange juice, a ½ ounce of fresh lime juice, 1 ounce of simple syrup, and I will actually go into how we make simple syrup in a second. And then we're going to do a pinch of cardamom. Now we're also going to serve this drink up. Excuse me. So because we're serving this up, we're actually going to chill our glass first. So what we're going to do, we're just going to grab a little ice. And then we're going to throw a little water in here. And we're just going to let that sit while we're making our drink, and it's going to make a nice chill for the glass. All right, so the first ingredient we're going to do here is we're going to do 1 ounce of fresh squeezed orange juice. So Sarah, if you want to go ahead and get us started with that.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the orange, and I'm actually going to use the hand juicer. It's going to help me get as much of the juice as I can. And, hopefully you guys have actually used one of these before, not too hard. So you're going to squeeze this in here.
And we're going to be using a jigger to make these measurements here. Now, not all jiggers are made the same. So I have one here that has 2 ounces on one side, 1 ounce on the other. I have another one that has a ½ ounce and then 1 ounce. So make sure you're checking the measurements on there. Usually it'll be printed somewhere on there, either on the outside or the inside. Some jiggers actually will have increments put out there as well. So like for this, it'll have it measured out by 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces, that sort of thing. So with the drinks that we're making here, each measurement is important to be as close to possible to make the drink the way that it was intended to be made. And if you haven't worked with a jigger too much at first, if you're using a hand press, it can be a little tough to squeeze it directly into the jigger. So go ahead and use something else to squeeze it in a larger vessel and then pour that into the jigger. Unless you like making a mess. I mean, it's been a long week. Let's just have some fun.
I'm not so great with actual measurements, so I just put whatever I want in there. But for today's class, we're going to pay attention to all the ounces.
So we've got 1 ounce of fresh squeezed orange juice. And now we're going to do a ½ ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. And I'm going to have her use the hand press for this one. Putting her to work today. Because she is a professional, I am going to have her squeeze it right into the jigger.
This is what I work out for, guys. Squeezing limes. Alrighty, there you go.
All right, perfect. So we've got our ½ ounce of lime juice. We're just going to go ahead and throw that right in here as well. All right, and now we're going to do 1 ounce of simple syrup. So this is homemade simple syrup. You can go to the store and buy it, but simple syrup is, again, very simple to make. You can either do it by getting a pot of water, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio of granulated sugar to water. So you just, let's just use a cup, for instance. So we would do a cup of water, bring that to simmer in a pot, and then add 1 cup of sugar as well. Allow that to dissolve into the water, and then throw it in a jar. This will last you for weeks on end. So go ahead and make that ratio as much as you want. The fun thing about doing your own homemade simple syrups is you can use a lot of variations. So you can, if you're a bourbon drinker, if you like old fashioned, something like that, you can add some brown sugar instead of white granulated sugar, and that's going to work really well. Almost give a little caramel texture to a simple syrup. Grenadine is another thing. Grenadine is technically actually just pomegranate simple syrup. So you can use some palm juice. Again, if you want 1-to-1, same ratio. You can add tea bags as well. Make it like a nice hibiscus, something like that, a nice peach, anything like that. So go ahead and play around with that. It's fun to do. So we've got our simple syrup right here. We're going to do 1 ounce of simple syrup. And when I'm pouring these, I'm actually pouring them over the shaker tin. So if we do get any overpour, anything like that, we're not losing it. It's going right into the shaker tin.
It's especially important when you're pouring the alcohol in.
Well, and I can tell you right now, I always happen to overpour. I don't know what it is. I always happen to overpour the liquor part. It's amazing.
There's no rules in quarantine, so
Absolutely.
extra falls in, we're good.
Absolutely. And now we're going to do just a pinch of cardamom. I have a ground cardamom here. I'm just going to throw a little bit in my hand here, and we're just going to throw that in there as well. All right, so we've got everything in here minus the best part. You ready to throw some alcohol in there? Let's get this going here. So we've got our Tito's vodka here that I'm going to throw 2 ounces of. And again, we're pouring it over. And as you can see, I like to get a little more. And now we're going to go ahead and throw some ice in here. All right, now's the fun part. If any of you are able to, we'd love to see you throw on the video. I want to see you guys. We like to say here, we're going to shake it to wake it. So let's get this on top. Again, if you've got your cobbler shaker, make sure you've got your finger over the top and bring that in. Let's shake it. Let's go. Come on, shake it. Shake it. Shake it. You can't shake no more. Oh, I can't do this. Take it over for me. Come on, shake it. Let's go. Oh, come on, you got more than that? I want to see it. All right. You'll feel it, and you'll see on here as well. There's condensation on the shaker. That means we've done a good job. We've shaken it, and now let's get it off. Now, we serve this up, so now we're going to go ahead and toss this water and ice. And you can see there's nice condensation on here too. The glass is nice and chilled. And we're going to put our strainer. Again, this being served up, we're not going to be putting any ice in here. We've got our strainer, and we're just going to strain this right on there. All right. Now, this is beautiful how it looks right now. However, drinks aren't just for tasting. We also like to, from a visual standpoint, we want to make sure that we're presenting these in a great way as well. So we've actually got a dehydrated orange that works great for Halloween right now. Almost looks like you're putting the top on a pumpkin here. So we're going to throw this right in there. And now for a little production value, I'm a big fan of cardamom. So I want to sprinkle a little bit more, and I'm going to kind of get it right on there. So this way.
Never just cocktails with us, always a production.
And I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this. You can see the little sparks coming on here.
Really helps with the fall feel.
Absolutely.
A campfire in your glass.
So this is the first drink. This is our Harvest Bliss. And cheers. Enjoy this one. And after you guys have been able to have a sip in it like that, if you want to let Mary Kay know, thumbs up, thumbs down, what do you think about that one? We'd love to hear from you on that. And to keep this party train rolling, let's get on to the pumpkin spice mule. Now, mules are great out of this. Obviously, if you have, say, a rocks glass, anything, even a Collins, anything like that, that's going to work as well. We like to have the right production, the right vessel for drinking mules. So we're going to use our copper tin here. Now the pumpkin spice mule, it's going to be, again, we're going to be using our vodka today. So 2 ounces of vodka. We've got the pumpkin spice syrup. We sent you a recipe on that, but basically it's going to be a pumpkin spice tea bags with again, with water to simmer and let that, and then that'll be our pumpkin spice syrup. We've got, so we're going to be doing either a 1/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, or you can muddle some limes as well. And we're going to do that just so we can kind of show how we're going to muddle that. We're going to do 3 to 4 sprigs of mint, and then we've got ginger beer as well. So let's get started on this second cocktail. So, yeah. All right. So again, we're going to go kind of work backwards here, putting the spirit in last, and we're not going to put the ice in until the end. So the first thing that we're going to do is we've got our pumpkin spice syrup. We have ours pre-made right here. So we're going to do a 1/2 ounce of the spice syrup. And I'm going to throw that right in here. Next, again, we're going to do a 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, or we're going to do about 4/4 of a lime, and we're just going to throw that. 4/4 would be 1. 4 wedges. So it'd be about 1/2 a lime that you cut into 4 wedges, and we're just going to throw that into our shaker tin. Thank you.
1 at a time. There we go. Be careful about it.
Appreciate it. Now I'm going to have Sarah go ahead and muddle this for us.
All right, guys. Remember, we're not taking our aggression out on it. We're just pushing it in, twisting. Like you said, just getting the essence.
Exactly. We're just trying to express the best parts of the lime.
And we are going to keep it in there because we are going to strain it out, so we're not worried about having it get stuck in there. In the cocktail.
All right. Now we've got our mint. You can either add it in here, but I'm going to show you a more effective way to bring out the essence and really dress up the drink the best way. So from there, what do you say? Should we throw some ginger beer in here?
I think so.
We're not going to do that, actually. You don't want to throw anything carbonated inside your shaker tin, because you're going to get an explosion. So you want to add the ginger beer after you've added all the other ingredients to your thing. You're actually going to add it to the actual glass, not anything in the shaker tin.
I will say that I have done that in real life.
Everyone
especially
learns.
in one of those shakers.
Everyone learns the hard way. All right. So I think we're going to throw a little ice in here. And here we go again. I want to see it. Let's do some shaking. Come on. Shake it to wake it. A little flip it. Come on. Let's go. There you go.
You don't want me doing that.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah.
Did I forget to add the vodka?
You sure did. We both did. I got so distracted by the ginger beer.
I get so excited with the muddling and everything else that I forgot to actually add the most important part. So we're going to throw our 2 ounces in there.
And again, just a little extra splash.
You know,
Little treat for Halloween for you.
I'm going to pretend I did that on purpose. So doesn't have to be vodka in this drink. So like a green tea could work well with this as well. If you're looking more for like a mocktail, something like that. Possibly even like a lemonade could work with this as well. So if you're going that route to mocktail, you can always substitute those sort of things. All right, now we've got our cocktail ready to go.
I think he just wanted to shake it more. That's his favorite part of the presentation.
Absolutely. All right. So we've got our mule tin right here. I'm gonna throw some fresh ice in here that we're gonna strain our drink over. And for this one, we're gonna double strain it. Anytime that we're muddling, there could be little particulates here or there that came through. So we want to make sure that we are double straining. So I'm putting the first strainer on top of the shaker tin here. And then we've got our fine mesh strainer that I'm just going to put over the cocktail. And we're just going to go ahead and strain that.
It does taste better if the strainer matches the mug too. Science.
And I don't know if you can see that, but you can see there's some citrus and things in there that you just wouldn't want to have the particulates in the actual drink. All right. And so now we've got our mint. This is how we're going to garnish it. Now, if you have these ingredients at home and you're playing along, go ahead and hold it in your hand at first. Now just give it a slap. And then go ahead and smell that. And you're gonna be able to smell the essences coming out. All right, so we've got that. And I'm just gonna put those aside for a second, and we're going to add our ginger beer. This is a preference thing for you guys. Depending on if you're a ginger beer fan, anything like that, go ahead and fill it to the top. If you just want to taste more of the orange or the pumpkin or the lime or anything like that, just a little hint, but just kind of pour that to your preference. For me, we're gonna make it a true mule, and we're just gonna go up to the top.
This is my time to shine.
All right, now we've got a dehydrated lime here. A regular lime will work as well. We like to dehydrate our fruits, and we're just going to, again, because we want to make this look pretty, going to actually poke a little hole in the middle of my lime. A lime wheel will work as well. I'm just going to poke a little hole in the middle. And we're going to go ahead, take that mint, and just kind of stick it through the middle here. Like so. There we go. Then we've got a nice little topper right here. And another thing that, just a little side note that we can add, kind of a cool little garnish that you can do as well. I've got a little bit extra orange right here. That's the orange peel that I peeled off of an orange. And I'm going to shape this real quick. And
see, you guys thought you were just gonna carve pumpkins. Here we are carving oranges.
all right, so I cut it into this shape right here, and then I cut a little slit in the middle. Hello, everybody. And going to kind of fold it a little bit like that. And you can just put it right on the edge of any sort of drink that you have here. And you've got a cool little garnish on the front of your drink as well that will work really nicely with the mint and the dehydrated lime there. And to everybody, cheers. Enjoy this drink as well. Oh yeah, it's that pumpkin syrup really adds a nice little kick to the to a somewhat traditional mule, and that's fantastic for this time of year. So, again, if you can let Mary Kay, our administrator, know which drink do you think you like better? Number 1, number 2, which one were we enjoying better?
And again, you guys can make any of these with mocktails. Anything, if you guys just want to substitute, like you said, like the lemonade, the green tea, anything like that for, let's say you guys want to have a family party and the kids want to get involved and they want to have their fancy drinks too. Easily you can replace the alcohol and make it just as tasty and they can feel just as fancy.
So, are there any questions or anything that we wanted to send over to Mary Kay?
Or are you guys just thoroughly enjoying those cocktails?
I think it's been a long week. We're ready just to enjoy our cocktails. So
yes.
We can't see you, but I want to thank all of you so much for having Sarah and I again into your homes, into your offices, wherever you may be right now. We had a great time doing this, and we hope that we can hopefully do this again sometime soon. Maybe even have some in-person events at some point someday. So take care, and everyone, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Can't see you, but I want to thank all of you so much.
The Whiting-Turner Contracting Company was founded in 1909 on the belief that integrity, engineering talent, and a dedication to their customers would make them shine in the construction industry. More than a century later, their success and reputation in the marketplace are testaments to this wisdom. The company provides comprehensive, nationwide construction services using their vast experience in design, build, and other advanced delivery methods, enabling them to provide comprehensive services to government agencies and developer-led construction efforts in over 20 market sectors. Whiting-Turner is committed to supporting the initiatives of the intelligence community, DoD, and over 40 federal agencies across the U.S.
Good evening. I'm Rick Delmonte, Chairman of the DBIA's Board of Directors. Welcome to the 2020 Design Build Project and Team Award Celebration. Thank you for being here tonight. Even though we can't enjoy our usual dinner or glass of wine tonight in person, we hope you'll enjoy this virtual celebration of the incredible work Design Build teams are delivering across the country. Your commitment to Design Build done right is truly changing the way America builds, and tonight you'll meet the teams that are making it happen. The work you do, the problems you solve, and the innovation you bring to our everyday lives through the structure you design and build are impressive. In spite of this incredibly difficult year, Design Build teams continue to inspire, and we had the highest number of entries we've seen in 5 years. Tonight, you'll meet teams who've embraced the Design Build done right, and so it's fitting we begin our evening by recognizing one individual who epitomizes the best of Design Build leadership, innovation, and collaboration, our 2020 Brunelleschi Lifetime Achievement Award winner. This award goes to individuals who have made significant contributions to the design and construction industry through outstanding leadership and innovation in the advancement of design build project delivery. Recipients of this award have exhibited originality, vision, and breadth over the course of their professional life with 25 years or more of strong and well-documented commitment to design build project delivery. But why do we call it the Brunelleschi Award? As design builders, we should know all about Filippo Brunelleschi.
The foundation stone of the Florence Cathedral was laid in the year 1296. For decades, a model of the church with the world's largest dome sat in the aisle of the unfinished structure because no one knew how to construct it. It was Filippo Brunelleschi of Florence who eventually solved the architectural puzzle. Brunelleschi saw the project through its completion, and upon his death, he was buried in the cathedral. His tomb says, "Here lies the body of the great ingenious man Filippo Brunelleschi of Florence." During that time, a master builder such as Brunelleschi was known as the Capo Maestro, a person who was in charge of not only designing the building, but dealing with the masons and other craftsmen during construction. And today, we call that design build.
Lisa Washington, DBIA's Executive Director and CEO, will join me now to help introduce this year's Brunelleschi winner, Bill Quatman.
Thank you, Rick. Bill's long commitment to design build spans 3 decades. As an architect, attorney, and author, his impact has been expansive. Bill wrote and advocated for the landmark Missouri legislation authorizing widespread use of design build. In the courtroom, Bill is responsible for one of the key design build cases still cited today. He initiated and authored DBIA's Code of Conduct, founded DBIA's Mid-America region, has served on countless DBIA committees, and served as our DBIA National Board Chairman. His commitment to expand our reach to young professionals doubled that membership. Bill is also one of only 2 industry leaders to become a fellow of both AIA and DBIA. I could go on, but instead, let's hear how some of Bill's biggest fans describe his impact.
Architect, attorney, author, leader. Bill Quatman's contributions to our industry are as profound as they are diverse.
Bill is a very unusual man, very, very unusual professional. He's probably one of the only professionals that I know that is both an architect, a lawyer, a businessman.
It's a difficult role, being chairperson. He was always calm, with a little bit of humor, never took himself seriously, but also you just felt comfortable with him in the chairman role. He just added value.
When I met Bill Quatman, he was hawking this on the street corner like a fuller brush salesman, the design build for the design professional. This was almost 20 years ago. This was published in 2001. Bill was early in the industry. He was advocating for the architect, what the architect's role is going to be.
And his passions reach far beyond his work.
He is the author of a Civil War biography for the biography of General Godfrey Weitzel. He's got a second life as a historian.
Who has the time on top of all the stuff and then DBIAs on top of work, and then you write 4 books? Like I said, amazing man.
He's the only professional I know whose credentials are longer than his name.
Bill Quatman is not only an architect and an attorney. Let's think, architect, attorney, published author, philosopher, large animal veterinarian, massage therapist to many. Bill is a Renaissance man.
And his commitment to design build goes back to the very beginning.
As long as I have known Bill Quatman, he has been interested in design build. I mean, we got married right out of college, and he was an architect for a while, and he was all about design build. He started talking about design build, back in the 80s.
He's very hardworking, he's a giver, he's very determined. He's also a knower of all things Civil War, so that's one thing that he definitely has his hand in.
I know this is such a huge honor for my dad. I know he's been involved with DBIA for a really long time, so to get this award the year he's retiring, I think that's just says a lot to him, and I think it's going to mean a lot to him.
Congratulations, Bill. You are well deserving of the Lifetime Brunelleschi Award.
Bill, on behalf of the board members that served under you, I'd like to congratulate you on being awarded the Brunelleschi Lifetime Achievement Award. There's not a more deserving person I know within the DBIA organization. Congratulations.
You're a great contributor to our industry. You deserve this award. I'm proud of you, and I'm thankful that you've received it.
Bill, I'm very happy for you. Congratulations, and I am so proud of you.
Hey, Dad, congratulations on this award. We're so proud of you. I know this is something that you've been working on for really as long as I can remember, and it's well deserved. Congratulations.
I love you, Papa Bill. Dean, do you want to say congratulations, Papa Bill?
Good job, Papa
Say
Bill.
good job, Papa Bill.
Good job, Papa Bill.
There you go. Good job, Dad. We love you.
Congratulations, Bill. We are proud to add you to DBIA's distinguished group of Brunelleschi winners.
Thank you, Lisa. The Brunelleschi Award. It has special meaning to me. As many of you know, I'm an architect as well as a lawyer. I've always admired the Italian Renaissance architect Filippo Brunelleschi, for whom this award is named. He was a true master builder. Those of you who know me well know that I love history. One of my favorite books is Brunelleschi's Dome by Ross King. Rich in detail, this book tells the entire history of the dome. It's a short read, under 200 pages, and I highly recommend it. I first read the book when my wife and I made an architect's pilgrimage to Florence, Italy, to visit the famous Florence Cathedral. We walked to the top of Brunelleschi's dome and stood on the cupola at the very top. If you haven't been there, it's an incredible engineering and architectural wonder. The stairs take you between the two shells of the dome. You can actually see the structural works inside. The view of Florence from the top is breathtaking. A museum next door has some of the original gears and pulleys used to build the dome, plus several architectural models. There's even a life-sized marble sculpture of Brunelleschi in the courtyard outside the cathedral, looking up at his dome. It's very inspiring. You may not know this, but the Florence Cathedral was not designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, but by another architect named Neri di Fioravanti in the year 1366. But his design for the 143-foot diameter dome was never built because nobody knew how to construct it. Fioravanti's scale model of the dome sat in the church unfinished for decades until a competition was held to finally complete the design of the dome. Filippo Brunelleschi was a 41-year-old clockmaker and architect living in Florence in 1418 when the competition was announced. He eventually solved the architectural puzzle on how to build the huge dome, and he won the competition. But more than that, as a clockmaker, he had knowledge of weights, wheels, and gears. He designed not only the dome and its top lantern, but the machinery to hoist the huge beams from the ground to the top, a reversible geared device later studied by engineers and architects, including Leonardo da Vinci. Brunelleschi was not chosen just to design the Great Dome, but also as the project superintendent, or the capo maestro as they called it then. Today we call that a master builder. He even designed a kitchen to be built between the two shells of the dome so workers could enjoy a noon meal without having to come down from the structure. He traveled to the quarry to see the extraction of the stone, and even designed a special barge to transport the marble from Pisa to Florence. Truly a master builder for the ages. Upon his death in 1446, Brunelleschi was buried in the cathedral, and you can see his grave there today inside the church. The engraving reads, "Here lies the body of the great ingenious man, Filippo Brunelleschi of Florence." One of Filippo's friends was another famous Italian architect named Leon Battista Alberti. Alberti so admired Brunelleschi that he dedicated one of his books to Brunelleschi and praised him for his cutting-edge design of the Florence Dome, which he said was a feat of engineering that people didn't even think was feasible. But Alberti had a very different view of the architect's role than did Brunelleschi. Alberti was an artist, a writer, and an architect, but he wasn't much of a risk taker. In fact, Alberti never superintended the construction of his own designs. A contractor was always hired to do that. Alberti once advised that an architect should avoid sole responsibility for the construction of his projects, lest he incur all the blame for design errors and delays. A pure designer, but no master builder. Which brings us full circle. Some 570 years later, when an architect lawyer is awarded the Brunelleschi Award by DBIA. I admire the risk takers among you, those who engage in both building and design. I've had the pleasure to work with many men and women who I would call today's capo maestros, the master builders of our industry, the risk takers. My wife will tell you that design build changed our lives. In 1989, a client called me and said his company was thinking about going into design build. He wanted to know if it was actually legal. I researched the law in all 50 states to answer his question. I ended up turning that research into an article which was published by the American Bar Association on the legality of design build contracts. That was over 3 decades ago. It was one of the first articles that pointed out the legal and legislative challenges the design build faced in the early days before DBI was even formed. That article and research led me to dive deeper into design build legislation and contracts in the following years. I joined DBI very early after it was formed in 1993, and I found myself being asked to give talks about design build law. I was encouraged by last year's Brunelleschi Award winner, Dave Crawford, to chair the DBI Laws Committee in the very early years when we worked to change the DBI map from gray to green as more and more states passed design build legislation. That eventually led me to chair the AIA's National Design Build Committee, where I gave talks across the U.S. in Puerto Rico, Canada, and even in England about design build. In 2008, in my hometown of Kansas City, a local design build firm, Burns & McDonnell, sought me out to become their general counsel. Then DBIA asked me to join the board of directors, and I jumped at the opportunity, eventually becoming chairman of the board. It was one of the best years of my life, both personally and professionally, and I thank you for that opportunity. I think we accomplished some good things for the profession. I genuinely love DBIA and all it stands for. Best practices, design build done right, teaching the fundamentals and skills for the next generation of designers and builders, the young professionals. That has to remain one of the organization's top priorities. As design build has grown in every market sector, DBIA has always been at the forefront, each step of the way. Yes, design build has changed my life and that of our entire family. In March of next year, I will be retiring from Burns & McDonnell after 12 years there. Talk about master builders. I've seen the company take on some of the most challenging projects in the nation and grow to become the 6th largest design build contractor in the U.S., tripled in size from when I started, primarily from embracing the design build model of project delivery. I want to give my congratulations to all of tonight's award winners. Keep in mind that clockmaker from Florence when you approach your next project. How can you innovate to design and build projects that improve the lives of the builders, the users, and the community? I'm honored to receive the Brunelleschi Award, named for the architect I most admire, from an organization I most admire, that has given so much to me and my family. Thank you again. I'm humbled and honored to wear this medal. Good night.
Congratulations, Bill. Now I'd like to ask Jim Whitaker to join us to recognize this year's class of DBI Fellows.
Hello, I'm Jim Whitaker. As the Chancellor of DBIA's College of Fellows, I'm happy to introduce you to the 2020 class of Fellows. DBIA Fellows are professionals who have made notable career contributions to the design build industry and to the Institute, DBIA. They have been a designated design build professional and DBIA member for at least 10 years and are nominated by their peers. Tonight, I'm excited to elevate 5 certified professionals to our College of Fellows. Let's meet them now.
Mark Alpert. An early adopter of design build, Mark Alpert has worked tirelessly for decades in bringing design build to the water wastewater sector. His work at CH2M Hill, where he focused on design build in the public and private sector water market, helped turn the company into one of the leading water engineering construction and operations firms using design build in North America. Mark has participated on many DBIA committees since our inception and was instrumental in helping inspire DBIA's successful specialty conferences for the water wastewater sector. Jeff Gagne. Jeff Gagne is a longtime advocate for design build in the transportation industry who has worked hard to promote design build done right both locally and nationally. A vice president at HNTB Corporation, Gagne has worked diligently to expand design build delivery in the state of North Carolina throughout his career. He's also been a force in design build leadership nationally. Among his DBIA roles, he has served on DBIA's Transportation Committee since 2004 and as its vice chairman. Jeff has also been a director and former chair of DBIA's Certification Board. Martin Headland. With over a decade as a designated design build professional, Marty Headland has championed the values of design build done right education and certification nationwide. A force at Sun Construction for 36 years, Marty practices what he preaches and has helped build a strong design build community at Sun. With more than 100 employees with design build done right training or certification, Marty has served on numerous DBIA boards and committees over the decades, including serving nearly 10 years on DBIA's Certification Board, in addition to serving on DBIA's National Board of Directors and our National Board Chair in 2019. Mark Shambaugh. 4 decades in the design-build industry is an incredible achievement in and of itself, and the work that Mark Shambaugh accomplished during that time is something special. An advocate for design-build, even before DBIA was founded in 1994, Shambaugh led his company to exponential growth, first as a project manager and then executive in his 40-year career. An active member of DBIA, he has served on several boards, both regionally and nationally. Mark teaches certification courses, speaks at DBIA conferences, and is a past chairman of the DBIA National Board of Directors. Philip Sheridan. Design Build delivers, and so does Philip Sheridan. In the past 25 years, Sheridan has successfully delivered nearly $3 billion worth of design-build projects and has received numerous honors and awards for his achievements, including receiving a DBIA Practitioners Award in 2009. He is also heavily involved in advocating for design-build. A longtime DBIA presenter, Sheridan is a past president for DBIA's Mid-Atlantic region in addition to serving 10 years on the region board. He now serves on DBIA's National Board of Directors.
Please join me in offering our congratulations to the well-deserving class of 2020 DBIA College of Fellows. Congratulations to all of you.
And teams. Not only is tonight an opportunity to celebrate these teams and project successes, but we also believe each one provides important lessons for our entire industry.
Design-build project entries are submitted at least one of 10 categories and must also be completed on or ahead of schedule, within budget, with no claims or litigation, and the owner must attest in writing that the project met or exceeded expectations. These are the minimum qualifications just to enter, so every project entered is a design-build success story. I also want to offer a special thank you to our awards jury. Keep going. These jurors tell us year after year that serving on the DBIA Awards panel is among the most rewarding volunteer experiences they've had. Thank you to the special group of design builders for investing many, many hours to judge this competition. Our jurors are distinguished design-build leaders, including owners, practitioners, and academia, and they're true design-build believers who take this job very seriously, spending weeks independently reviewing projects, followed by 2 days together examining, questioning, and debating the details of each and every entry. Thank you to our jurors.
Now let's talk a bit about our award winners. This year, DBIA is excited to honor 37 projects with National Design Build Awards of Merit. These projects met and often exceeded expectations using design build done right principles on process, and that includes procurement, contracting, and post-award execution. Design, both architectural and engineering excellence, and of course, team performance, which is vital for design build success.
Among these merit winners tonight, we will also announce those projects chosen as the best in their category and name National Award of Excellence winner, plus other important awards, including Project of the Year, for which all merit winners are eligible. So this is not a one and done night. Merit Award winners, be prepared. You could very likely hear your name again. We'll start the evening with our National Merit Awards by category, starting with aviation.
DFW International Airport, Department of Public Safety Headquarters. As the 4th busiest airport in the world, the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport needs facilities that maintain safety and security. That vision was delivered with this headquarters for the Department of Public Safety, the first design-build project for DFW Airport. The highly engaged team was able to collaborate every step of the way to efficiently address all unforeseen challenges, and additional scope was added with no schedule impacts. The result was a world-class public safety facility that will meet the unique needs of the airport far into the 21st century. Eagle County Regional Expansion and Remodel. The switch to design build made all the difference for the Eagle County Regional Expansion and Remodel. A collaborative team atmosphere produced a project that is a design build expansion and remodel of the existing airline terminal at the Eagle County Regional Airport in Colorado. The main component of this expansion is a new 2-level concourse created with vibrant design and upgrades across the board. The high level of collaboration resulted in a project that was built within budget and delivered ahead of schedule. Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport Parking Deck. Northwest Arkansas is currently seeing the largest population growth in its history. So when an airport assessment showed Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport was woefully underparked, Design Build came to the rescue. This new parking garage is a cast-in-place facility that uses state-of-the-art technology to enhance customer convenience. The garage has been designed with a focus on sustainability and easier navigation of the airport grounds, and frees up valuable airport land that can now be used to expand the airport facilities to provide more capacity and local amenities.
Winning a National Design Build Award of Merit is an incredible honor that each of these teams should be very proud of. But now Rick and I have the honor of announcing the best in the aviation category.
Choosing among so many terrific projects is not an easy feat because each of these teams is extraordinary. Even so, I'm proud to congratulate the excellence in the aviation category winner is the DFW International Airport Department of Public Safety Headquarters.
Hello, my name is Chris Paris, Vice President of Operations for Jadon Construction Company. I wanted to thank DFW International Airport and specifically the Department of Public Safety for their confidence in J.E. Dunn for selecting us as the design builder of their new Department of Public Safety headquarters building at the airport. We're super excited to construct that project. We also want to thank our partners at PGAL along with DBIA. Again, thank you.
Our next merit category is Civic Assembly.
Austin by Ellsworth Kelly. The culmination of late Ellsworth Kelly's artwork, Austin, is the grandest exploration of pure color and form in his long career. A significant piece of commissioned art for Austin, the building consists of a barrel-vaulted space with exterior art glass panels. The unique shape of the building required collaboration across the board as the team overcame the challenge of striking a balance between building a structure that was safe for inhabitants and executing the open-minded vision of Ellsworth Kelly. Long Beach Civic Center. The Long Beach Civic Center is a multifaceted development in the heart of downtown Long Beach, California. As a project that infused new life into downtown Long Beach, this team's focus on collaboration was necessary for success. This community-centric project is also the largest municipal public-private partnership in North America, a project that creates a stark contrast to the city's prior municipal buildings while maintaining the long and rich maritime history of Long Beach and its leading role in global commerce and trade. Michelin Tower at Road Atlanta. Design Build raced to the rescue on this award-winning project. The Michelin Tower at Road Atlanta was overdue for an upgrade, along with a hard deadline that would make the project a race to the finish. The project had to be completed in time for the largest event at the Michelin Raceway, and by working on a tight schedule with a constantly changing program, the team created a new state-of-the-art media tower on an active track, on schedule, within budget, without interfering with any track events, and with zero lost time due to accidents. Design Build to the rescue indeed. Riverfront Park U.S. Pavilion. Originally built for the 1974 World's Fair, the City of Spokane's Parks and Rec Department wanted to draw people back to Riverfront Park, and did they ever. The Design Build team, through a collaborative effort among the community, owner, architects, electricians, and engineers, developed an innovative and dynamic light blade LED system that reimagines one of the most recognizable icons in Spokane. Design Build delivered in a way that made the project team say time and again, "We don't know how we ever would have completed this project if it wasn't a Design Build project."
I'm now happy to announce the Excellence Award in the Civic Assembly category goes to the Long Beach Civic Center.
We wouldn't be here today, standing in this beautiful plaza, without the vision of the City of Long Beach, the Port of Long Beach, Skidmore, Owens, and Merrill, and our design assist and design build subcontractors.
Success is always achieved through great teamwork.
Now let's introduce the Commercial Office Merit winners.
Grand Hyatt at SFO. The San Francisco International Airport's mission was to celebrate the gateway to San Francisco on this project, and Design Build made it happen. The Grand Hyatt at SFO is a LEED Gold project that connects an elegant state-of-the-art hotel to the nearby airport and Bay Area. Constructed in a constrained site, bordered on one side by the freeway and on the other by the taxiway at SFO, this ground-up construction project presented the project team with unprecedented complexities and constraints within which to construct this iconic building located at the entrance to San Francisco International Airport. Greenwood Funeral Home Advanced Planning Office. Unexpected work can occur on any project, but Progressive Design Build swooped in to save the day. After discovering that the property had never been platted and required several months of unexpected permitting work, the Design Build team was able to continue moving forward with the design work and was able to complete the project on time in just 10 months. The result is a beautiful, brand new one-story building that evokes a sense of calm, dignity, and solidity for the Advanced Planning Office at Greenwood Cemetery.
Our excellence winner in the commercial office category is the Grand Hyatt SFO.
Good evening. My name is Joe Magnello. I want to say a big thank you from our whole collective design build team. Amazing project. Big shout out to San Francisco International Airport, the Hyatt Corporation, Webcore Builders, Hornberger Worstel, Arup, Brayton Hughes, PGH Wong, and many others. We're honored and so grateful to receive this award today, and thank you very much.
Congratulations. Our next category is educational facilities. As design build continues to grow in this sector, we're also seeing a growing number of truly impressive projects.
Bellevue College Student Success Center. Inspired by Bellevue College's mantra of students first, the Bellevue College Student Success Center encompasses 3 floors that mirror students' ascent and progression through their academic journey. The first progressive design build project pursued by DES and Bellevue College, this project moved on an accelerated schedule, delivering on budget and 1 month early while providing $1.74 million in additional scope. The commitment to one team and one vision of success is evident in the cost and schedule performance, as well as the buzz on campus surrounding this new landmark facility. Butte College Welding and Manufacturing Building. Overcoming obstacles is at the core of a good design build team, and this project is no different. The Camp Fire, considered one of the most devastating fire events in California state history, brought this project at Butte College to an abrupt halt in the midst of construction. But in the ultimate testament to design build done right, the collaborative team approach overcame several barriers to deliver a state-of-the-art vocational education welding and manufacturing center that allowed the district to double its state and nationally acclaimed welding and manufacturing technical education program and meet industry demand for a skilled and trained workforce. California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, Student Housing and Dining Commons. The Student Housing and Dining Commons is reshaping student life at Cal Poly Pomona, redefining the front door of the campus. This project built on the sense of on-campus community. The collaborative design build method yielded immense value across the board, a testament to the ultimate team success that was produced. The owner's goal was to improve student life through increased student housing and a new dining experience, elevate the sense of pride and identity on campus, and give students more places to gather and more opportunities to build lifelong connections. The team said themselves that this design could not have been produced without the power of design build. California State University San Marcos Extended Learning Building. The extended learning programs at California State University San Marcos were scattered across campus and Design Build helped bring them all together. The ELB is now the largest academic building on campus, bringing together programs to accommodate faculty and students in business, the health sciences, science and technology, education, language and culture, and the public sector. The design solution provides an intuitive means of circulation and wayfinding by establishing a heart or central core through which all vertical and horizontal circulation passes. Collaborative learning has never looked so good. John W. Wallstrom Center for Advanced Manufacturing Technology. The first major design build project for the Washington State Board of Community and Technical Colleges, the John W. Wallstrom Center for Advanced Manufacturing Technology is a LEED Silver facility that supports workforce and management skills training for high-demand occupations in Puget Sound. After the budget was reduced, the design build team went to work to preserve the existing programs and innovative design concepts in the project. The result is an open display of advanced manufacturing and is a model of modern instructional building for advanced manufacturing and technology. The University of California, Irvine, Middle-earth housing expansion. Tolkien fans, this one's for you. This expansion to UCI's Middle-earth housing community, which was designed in the 1960s and named in tribute to Tolkien's enduring stories, features 2 residential towers above a mixed-use podium and richly landscaped base, echoing the natural form and color of the region's limestone canyons. Designed to help UCI achieve its goal of carbon neutrality by 2025, the building and site achieved LEED Platinum certification, reducing energy consumption and minimizing its carbon footprint.
These terrific projects show what an incredible impact Design Build is making in the education sector. I know choosing one excellence winner can be tough, but even so, I'm happy to congratulate the Excellence in the Educational Facilities category winner, the University of California, Irvine Middle-earth Housing Expansion.
On behalf of Hensel Phelps, Methuen, UCI, the consultant team, and the specialty subcontractors, thank you so much for this recognition. We are very proud of the Middle-earth expansion project and the lasting memories it will make for the student residents and staff.
Congratulations. Next, let's celebrate Award of Merit winners in the category of federal, state, county, municipal facilities.
Ardmore Readiness Center. Design Build done right continues to deliver in the state of Oklahoma. The Ardmore Readiness Center is a brand new ground-up facility for the Oklahoma National Guard. The facility, which is expected to receive LEED Gold certification, is equipped to be a net zero energy building and was completed on time and on budget. The state worked closely with the city of Ardmore, engaging community leaders in the early stages of the development process and throughout the design and construction phases. The new Ardmore RC is cited to be a beacon in the city, serving as an example of environmental stewardship and providing jobs and development opportunities to the surrounding area. Central Records Complex. The Central Records Complex is a state-of-the-art records and technology center built to centralize the FBI's physical files. It was extremely important to the owner that the FBI records were maintained in secure, environmentally appropriate conditions, which is why the design build team included many subject matter experts, including design and trade partners, to validate designs and ensure that code requirements were met. This project, which was successfully completed on budget and 1 week ahead of schedule, is also the first NARA certified facility that uses automated storage and retrieval technology, and it took only 30 days for the CRC to receive this certification, well ahead of the typical 45-day review period. King County Children and Family Justice Center, Phase 1A. The Children and Family Justice Center replaces an outdated youth services center with a trauma-informed facility that provides modern youth and family court services as well as a flexible and therapeutic juvenile detention center. The design build team was committed to increasing the employment and job training opportunities for veterans, women, and people of color, and that commitment resulted in higher than average percentages of building apprentices across several demographics. The team also set up and completed a 12-month mentor-protege program for a small contractors and suppliers company, which was one of the great successes on this project. San Isidro Land Port of Entry Phase 2. Designed and constructed to achieve LEED Platinum, Net Zero Energy, and Net Zero Water certifications, the San Isidro Port of Entry Phase 2 project is an overhaul of the Port of Entry in San Isidro, California. The challenge for the team was to not merely refurbish the historic building, but create a space that could complement and enhance the needs of the overall project. This resulted in added value that preserved meaningful historical architecture to the local community, along with upgrades that transformed the building into a code-compliant and environmentally friendly structure.
Congratulations to all our Merit Award winners in this category. It is now my honor to announce the Design Build Excellence winner in the federal, state, county, municipal category is San Isidro Land Port of Entry Phase 2.
Thank you so much for this honor. Our design build team of Hensel Phelps and Stantec, along with all of our trade partners, have delivered an outstanding facility for GSA and CBP that we'll all be very proud of for many years to come. So again, thank you so much.
Now let's welcome Award of Merit winners in the category of healthcare facilities.
Harborview Medical Center, 2MB cart washers and sterilizers. Replacing operating tool cleaning and sterilizing equipment is important in trauma centers. This project at Harborview Medical Center upgraded and replaced critical elements of the hospital campus CPU, introducing new cart washers and higher output sterilizers. The entire project had to be performed while maintaining continuous use of the current equipment to maintain full functionality. As a result, the project was successful in replacing operating room tool cleaning and sterilizing equipment nearing the end of its useful life while keeping up with growing demands and maintaining the same physical space. The collaborative nature of design-build project delivery was on display during this successful progressive design-build project, which came in on time and under budget. Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital Patient Tower. The Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital Patient Tower consists of a new 6-story patient tower featuring a dedicated maternity floor, 2 C-section operating rooms, and 3 floors of medical surgical private room beds. Design Build streamlined the building process. Clear and thorough communication with the hospital was imperative throughout construction, and key challenges were overcome swiftly with a collaborative team. This resulted in smooth coordination of excavation, footing placement, and envelope installation, which helped the team overcome numerous weather-related work stoppages, delays, and change orders. Sharp Santee Medical Office Building. Design Build has a way of bringing communities together, and this project proves it. The Sharp Santee Medical Office Building is a medical office building that consolidates multiple medical specialties into one destination. Serving as a beacon for the residents of the community, this building centralizes healthcare services that residents were traveling to multiple locations to receive. During the design and construction process, the Design Build team provided a genuine focus on the overall sense of community. As the project progressed, the team made it a point to become an integral part of the community, and by all indications, this center has had an immediate impact on the surrounding community. UW Medicine Harborview Medical Center Hybrid Biplane OR. Talk about a small project with tremendous value. As Washington's only Level 1 trauma center, the UW Medicine Harborview Medical Center needed to create a hybrid operating room with biplane imaging equipment. The challenge was that this room was to be constructed in the middle of an active operating theater in the basement level of a 24/7 hospital. This progressive design-build project reduced risk and brought best value throughout the project, bringing state-of-the-art technology to surgery services in support of life-saving procedures to neurosurgical and cardiology patients. This project is a leading example of how design-build delivery can bring best value to smaller, complex renovation projects in critical environments.
Congratulations to all our Merit Award winners in this category. It is now my honor to announce the Design Build Excellence winner in the healthcare category is Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital Patient Tower.
MC Architects, Bernard's, our client, and our partners came together as one Henry Mayo team to deliver a beautiful project that will serve the hospital's growing needs for years to come.
We are incredibly proud of this project.
Thank you, DBIA.
Congratulations. Next, please welcome Award of Merit winners in the category of Industrial, Process, and Research.
Cellularity Corporate Headquarters. Organizations need headquarters that reflect their culture, and Design Build helped turn out this impressive project for an owner that challenged the team. The Cellularity Corporate Headquarters was a two-phase project that reimagined a headquarter building for one of the industry leaders in cancer and COVID-19 research. From the very first meeting, the team established and maintained the conditions of success in a highly collaborative environment. That teamwork meant that not only did the project come in on time, but $2.2 million under budget. One Discovery Square. Bringing together the best team possible helped set the stage for an award-winning project. And that's exactly what happened at One Discovery Square. Designed to support the acceleration and transformation of promising health-related therapies and technologies, One Discovery Square is a 91,000 square foot, 4-story office, lab, and research facility that is the only purpose-built, multi-tenant building in southern Minnesota. Trust, cohesion, and quality led to a clear understanding of what this build could accomplish. Not only did this mean that the team was well qualified, but they also exceeded inclusion goals with respect to disadvantaged businesses and workforce. The result was a place where new, life-enhancing medical innovations will be discovered, advanced, and translated to patient care. TrueCore Insulated Metal Panel Facility. Healthy communication can elevate a design-build project in major ways, and that's exactly what happened at the TrueCore Insulated Metal Panel Facility. The goal was to create not only an office for a manufacturing facility, but also a building befitting TrueCore's new corporate headquarters, and the team delivered. The design-build process allowed for open communication between all parties, making it easier to reach consensus on how to meet owner needs for this facility. The overall design of the facility speaks to the open flow, open office concept, use of natural light, and sustainable features. UC Irvine Medical Center Central Utility Plant, non-OSHPD. A project being practical doesn't mean it can't have a stunning design, too. The University of California Irvine Medical Center new central plant consolidates utilities for many buildings on campus. The project's goals were practical: to consolidate utilities, provide energy saving, and offer other energy-reducing features. However, creativity was also on display with this project. Because of the building's prominent location on campus, the team also presented the owner with a solution: science on display. The design addressed the heavy pedestrian traffic as a positive influence by providing visibility into the plant and educating students and visitors about the central plant.
Congratulations to all our Merit Award winners. The winner of the Excellence Award is UC Irvine Medical Center Central Utility Plant.
Design Build is only successful when you have trust and transparency. We had that with the University of California Irvine, Devaney Group, TK1SC, Dagan Kolb, Control Air Enterprises, and Moore Meadows Corporation. It was a privilege to deliver this project. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Our next category is Rehabilitation, Renovation, and Restoration. Let's meet our three winners.
GSA Building 67 Consolidation and Renovation. A project is only as good as the goals it meets, and it's safe to say that this project met its goals. The GSA Building 67 Consolidation and Renovation was a 200,000 square foot renovation of 10 floors in an occupied building on an active government campus. The team's ongoing system of identifying, tracking, and evaluating project changes before they posed a threat to budget or schedule was also integral to project success. Not only was the design-build team a core group of small minority-owned businesses and 8A certified firms, more than half of the 27 trade partners were small businesses. Design-build of the electrical and mechanical rehabilitations at the Robert F. Kennedy RFK Bridge Harlem River Lift Span, HRLS. Built to improve safety and access, the Harlem River lift span on the RFK Bridge carries 6 lanes of vehicular traffic and 2 sidewalks between Manhattan and Randall's Island to the Bronx and Queens. The nature of this complex bridge meant that the design-build team needed to be proactive and develop an efficient schedule along with simpler repairs, making it easier to install the bridge and reduce long-term maintenance. Key innovations encouraged the owner to implement ideas and innovations on other projects, and the team maximized the design-build model by striving for innovation and outside-the-box thinking throughout development. Thanks to this collaborative success, this project was completed 5 months ahead of schedule. The Hub at Peachtree Center. The renovation at the Hub at Peachtree Center returns a multifunctional plaza back to the Atlanta public to gather and socialize in, bringing in new life to the city with this 3-story underground retail center and outdoor courtyard within the Peachtree Center. Daylighting, public art, and green elements were integrated into an accessible, cohesively designed retail environment that provides a comfortable respite from the busy downtown streets. The team's ability to work within the fully operational mixed-use complex made it unique from the onset, limiting impact to current tenants and patrons while transforming the facility into an iconic image of urbanity.
It is now my honor to announce the Design Build Excellence winner in the Rehabilitation, Renovation, and Restoration category is the Hub at Peachtree Center.
This is Peachtree Center. Thank you to everyone for the award this year. We're excited to be a part of this great group. On behalf of all of the folks at Beck, thank you to the subcontractors, to the owner, and to our team for making this happen.
Congratulations. Now it's time to welcome Award of Merit winners in the transportation category.
Champ Clark Bridge Replacement. Faced with a structurally deficient and functionally obsolete bridge nearing a century of service, an extensive list of project goals, and a tight budget, Missouri DOT and Illinois DOT had a daunting task on the Champ Clark Bridge replacement. But with a focus on the right fit team and the best value proposer rather than the lowest cost bidder, the two DOTs came together to leverage previous experience, specialized expertise, and design build knowledge and processes on a successful effort to build a landmark structure across the Mississippi River, bridging 2 states through the power of design build. Flint Street from Johnson Drive to 62nd Terrace. Flint Street was a narrow 2-lane roadway nestled in one of the older neighborhoods in Shawnee, Kansas, and it did not meet the city's standards of quality, safety, and accessibility. In fact, the area lacked curbs or sidewalks, which created a dangerous situation to pedestrians and non-motorized traffic, especially considering the corridor contained a church and a school. As the city's first horizontal design-build project, it was important that the project meet expectations and open the lines of communications to help bring the ideals of design-build done right to life, setting the foundation for future design-build work in the city of Shawnee. I-26 Volvo Interchange. The I-26 Volvo Interchange is a textbook example of what can happen when innovation is encouraged in design-build. This project is a modern facility providing improved mobility, safety, and connectivity in Berkeley County, South Carolina. Featuring 3 new bridges and directional ramps between I-26 and Volvo's first North American plant, this project worked with an environmentally sensitive design approach. Additionally, the structural and geotechnical team used advanced modeling to achieve the challenging seismic performance goals for the bridges and embankments. As a result of this collaboration, this interchange has paved the way for economic development in the region. Icy Strait Point Cruise Ship Berth 2. Designed to handle the best and biggest cruise ships in the world, the Icy Strait Point Berth 2 project proves that design build done right can happen anywhere in the nation. This project includes a 300-foot-long approach trestle and a 160-foot transfer bridge in addition to other features. The decision to use design build saved the owner big time, and the local team's understanding of Alaska marine construction methodologies and cost allowed for a swift understanding in the design build proposal. Design build allowed for significantly reduced risk and cost certainty, allowing the project to progress from conceptual stages to completion in under 1 year, increasing revenue for the client.
It is now my honor to announce the Design Build Excellence winner in the transportation category is Champ Clark Bridge Replacement.
Massman Construction is truly honored to receive this award. We'd like to thank our entire project team, including Missouri Department of Transportation, Illinois Department of Transportation, our design partners, HNTB, and all our subcontractors that came together to make this project a great example of design build done right and a benefit to the community.
In our final merit category of the evening, please welcome Award of Merit winners in the water wastewater category.
Coachella Valley Water District Palm Desert Critical Support Services Facility. Design Build allows teams to achieve more than one vision, and nowhere is this best exemplified than in the Coachella Valley Water District. The Coachella Valley Water District's Critical Support Services Facility features a new 24,000 square foot building that houses CVWD's Mission Critical Emergency Operations Center. The new building serves as the command and control facility in the event of any major seismic event in the water district. The design-build process allowed the team to serve the district's two visions, building a technologically advanced facility for cutting-edge research and emergency deployment, while also serving the community with a desert-inspired architecture and environmentally conscious features. Grants Pass Water Restoration Plant Phase 2 Upgrade Project. A team approach led to success on this progressive design-build project. This wastewater treatment rehabilitation project significantly upgraded the city's water restoration plant to improve reliability of treatment. The team worked collaboratively with the city to implement improvements at the existing facility while maintaining operations throughout construction. Utilizing the capabilities of all team members was critical to maintaining operation of the facility throughout construction and maximizing project value within the city's limited budget. The team's collaborative approach allowed realization of the common goal of a continuously functioning plant, appropriate infrastructure, and flexibility when problems arose. Tres Rios Wastewater Reclamation Facility Nutrient Recovery Project. The right team made all the difference for this award-winning project. The Tres Rios Water Reclamation Facility project involved designing and constructing a nutrient recovery facility. The experience, expertise, and commitment by the team to a stellar project outcome was evident in myriad discussions about complicated topics like nutrient sequestration and processing systems. Overcoming these obstacles to find a project delivery method that best suited the Struvite Recovery Project was possible because of the team collaboration cost savings, specialty nature of the Struvite recovery process, and incentives to expedite delivery.
It is my honor to announce the Design Build Excellence winner in the water wastewater category is the Grants Pass Water Restoration Plant Phase 2 Upgrade Project.
The project has dramatically improved our ability to reliably serve our community and protect our environment.
On behalf of the Jacobs team
and the City of Grants Pass, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for this recognition of our commitment to collaborative project success.
Congratulations to all of our Merit Award winners. Just because we're virtual doesn't mean we can't give them their due. Please post your congratulations in the chat, and let's give them all a virtual round of applause. It's now time to move on to some special project awards, starting with the Best Small Project of 2020. We created this award because over the years, our jurors have been consistently impressed by the number of innovative small design build projects they've seen.
These projects and teams prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Design Build can deliver huge impacts even in small projects. We have 3 nominees for the Best in Small Projects Awards. Flint Street from Johnson Drive to 62nd Terrace, TrueCore Insulated Metal Panel Facility, UW Harborview Medical Center Hybrid Biplane OR.
And the 2020 Best Design Build Small Project is the UW Harborview Medical Center Hybrid Biplane OR.
This is George at Aldrich. I just want to say thank you to the University of Washington, Harborview Medical Center, Anker Moysen Architects, BCS Structural, Notkin, Stantec, VECA, and McKinstry. You guys were an awesome team. Congratulations.
Our next honorees will be teams that our awards jury felt excelled in the 3 critical areas of successful design build project delivery: process, teaming, and design.
This year, we have 3 Best in Process finalists, which delivered not only cost and schedule successes, but they went a step further to harness the power of innovation and creativity inherent in design build. Not only did these teams use the design build process effectively, they truly excelled at it. The finalists for Best in Process in alphabetical order are I-26 Volvo Interchange, John W. Wallstrom Center for Advanced Manufacturing Technology, San Ysidro Land Port of Entry, Phase 2.
And the winner of the 2020 Best in Design Build Process Award is the I-26 Volvo Interchange.
Huge thanks to DBIA for recognizing this remarkable project. Our design build team, led by the Conti Group and JMT engineers, delivered this critical interchange that will be a beacon for economic development for many years to come. This project was truly design build done right.
Our next award is for Best in Teaming. True collaboration is the hallmark of design build. Collaboration throughout the design and construction phases of the project. What our jury looked for in this judging is how teaming partners were selected and integrated, and the approaches used to engage and interact as one team. While all good design builders know that teaming is critical to our success, these finalists took it to the next level and created a team environment that opened the door to innovation and extraordinary outcomes. The 2020 Design Build Best in Teaming nominees are Butte College Welding and Manufacturing Building, Eagle County Regional Airport Expansion and Remodel, Grand Hyatt at SFO San Diego Mesa Nueva Graduate and Professional Student Housing.
And the winner of the 2020 Best in Design Build Teaming Award is Butte College Welding and Manufacturing Building.
On behalf of the Butte College Welding and Manufacturing team, we are honored to accept this award, and we want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, DBIA.
It is now time to recognize the projects that this year best exemplified excellence in design. Our next award is for Best in Engineering Design. These nominees represent the best of what design build collaboration and innovation can deliver to our nation. Our 3 finalists are DFW International Airport Department of Public Safety Headquarters, IC Strait Point Cruise Ship Berth 2, 1 Discovery Square.
And the winner of the 2020 Best in Design Engineering Award is 1 Discovery Square.
Thank you so much for this tremendous honor. Collaboration in the design build process served a real purpose on bringing 1 Discovery Square to the community to create transformational research. Special thanks to RSP, HOK, Colliers, DMC EDA, and the City of Rochester, as well as the entire project team.
It's now time to recognize the projects that this year best exemplified excellence in architectural design. Architectural design excellence can be seen throughout the award-winning projects, but tonight we'll honor 3 projects which truly are exemplary. The finalists for the Best in Architectural Design are Eagle County Regional Airport Expansion and Remodel, Riverfront Park U.S. Pavilion, the University of California Irvine Middle Earth Housing Expansion.
And the winner of the 2020 award for Best Architectural Design is Riverfront Park U.S. Pavilion.
Hi, Hill International is honored to accept this award on behalf of Garco Construction, NAC Architecture, Berger Partnership, the many sub-consultants, and the many subcontractors involved in this amazing project.
Now it's our pleasure to present the 2020 Chairman's Award. This special honor, selected by the chairman of the DBIA Board of Directors from candidates chosen by the jury, recognizes design-build teams which have shown extraordinary commitment to a total team success, economic, environmental, and social, and have worked to positively impact the communities they've engaged. Our nominees are Cellularity Corporate Headquarters, Icy Strait Point Cruise Ship Berth 2, Long Beach Civic Center. This year's Chairman's Award goes to a project that truly impressed me because of the tremendous impact it had on the lives of the entire community. I was especially impressed by the team's incredible collaboration, sense of public purpose, and the overall design excellence of the project. This year's Chairman's Award goes to the Long Beach Civic Center.
We're all so proud of the way steel, concrete, and glass has come together, but we're even more excited and more proud of the way we believe this project will help impact the lives of the citizens of Long Beach.
Thank you very much.
Now it's that moment we've been waiting for. It's time to present the 2020 Design Build Project of the Year. Each year, this is the project chosen as the best of the best because it embraces all aspects of design build done right, excelling in teaming, designing, and process, while far exceeding the basic requirements of DBIA award submissions. The first nominee for Project of the Year in alphabetical order is, once again, Long Beach Civic Center.
The second nominee for Project of the Year is One Discovery Square.
Do you like how we're building this anticipation? And our final Project of the Year nominee is Riverfront Park U.S. Pavilion.
And I'm very happy to announce that the 2020 Design Build Project of the Year is Riverfront Park U.S. Pavilion.
Congratulations. Congratulations to the Riverfront Park team. We'd like to give Matt Walker with Hill International a few minutes to make a few remarks about this impressive project.
Wow, what an amazing honor. Thank you, DBIA, for this incredible recognition for our team. On behalf of Hill International, the design build team, and the city of Spokane, we're extremely honored to accept this award. Congratulations to our design build team and everyone who worked together on this once in a lifetime project. I would like to tell you that we hit the ball out of the park, but our project is in the park, so it doesn't really work. So I'll just say thank you. Thank you to Spokane Parks and Rec, who selected Hill International to be their construction manager. Thanks especially to Lorraine Mead and her ability as construction manager. She did an outstanding job. We're thankful for Burger Partnership, NAC Architects, Garco Construction, Guildworks, and the many other subcontractors and consultants involved with this project. I think we can safely say, design build team, we hit a grand slam. Thank you very much. Time to celebrate. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of tonight's winners, and thanks to you for helping us celebrate them tonight. We're looking forward to seeing everyone in person next year in Denver. Our final day of the Design Build Conference and Expo resumes tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern with former FEMA Administrator Brock Long. Good night.
Night.
Congrats, you guys. Well done.